Set for Sunday afternoon baseball from Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Cleveland Indians. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Zach Plesac, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Leading off the
Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon, 2-0 now. Our temperatures should get us up into the 70s as we move along. 68 at first pitch. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And that's over. 3-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Zimmer. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Matt, Kevin Biggio is certainly a guy they expect to turn things around. I mean, talk about a rough season. His batting average is sort of an eyesore right now. He just hasn't put it together all season long, and it's become somewhat of a topic of discussion around this team.
A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Rosario has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third. The first baseman.
Now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Just underway here in Cleveland. Just off the plate and high, ball 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big...
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the runs across to score, and the Jays will take an early 1-0 lead. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to... Robbie Ray, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And 1 batter in, and the Blue Jays are going to have to handle a threat on the base paths.
Hey, D-Roll, this looks like it could be a high-scoring affair. Home team comes up now, and they've got something brewing in the bottom of the first.
Yeah, 100%. Anytime you put that leadoff batter on base, that spells disaster for the pitcher. You don't know. You can work the bunt, hit and run, steal. Oh, I forgot. They don't bunt or hit and run anymore.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, I'm looking forward to seeing if that man hitting 8th can continue to stay hot. Yeah, 8. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
So now to the plate, Jose Ramirez. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 329 is the average for him coming in. 10 home runs, and the RBI count at 35. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. In for strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone.
We'll have to press pause as that's strike 3 to retire the side. Randall Grichuk at the plate now. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High and deep to right center. Reyes is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Batting 6, the third base.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And let's take a look at outfielder Bradley Zimmer. Can't say it enough. Hybrid. But he's going to profile as a center fielder for me. And what's scary, he's coming at you 6'4", 6'5", but speed's his #1 tool with a strong and accurate arm.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Tough slider there as he grounds it foul. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Fouled off. Full count, 3-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Again, another foul ball.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a wall.
The left fielder.
Now the first pitch, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Grounder down the line at third. Ramirez is there, and there are 2 away now. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Number 74 is at the plate now, and he takes a called strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Even at 1-1, the pitch.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Shoots this one over to first. Reined in. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Now here it comes.
Leading off.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground.
The right fielder.
And a good throw gets him one gone. Now that brings up Josh Naylor. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Designated hitter.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Naylor.
A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Swinging a looper to left. Number 74 onto the grass. He gets there, and that's the
Baseman. Bobby.
Now at the plate here is Bobby Bradley. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. 2-1 to the Indians' first baseman. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, guys.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that. The batter will be Alejandro Kirk. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
The catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Set to deliver the 0-1. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So with 1 away, time for a check of the American League Central Division as you get a look there at where the Indians find themselves in the race. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, George Springer. He flied out leading off the ball game. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Two and 0. Springer starts the day as the 3rd leading vote getter among center fielders in all-star balloting, so he's still got a good chance to make the team, but certainly not a sure thing at this point.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. A solo home run here off the bat of George Springer, number 14 on the season, as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Here comes the 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there and advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Yes, he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 2 out, nobody on. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Outside and a full count, 3-2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. The payoff pitch one more time. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. And recall, he doubled his first time through, but was thrown out trying to stretch that into a triple. 1-0 the count. From the stretch. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
Here's Randall Grichuk as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 3 runs already home here. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. A full count, 3-2 to Randall Grichuk.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now a swinging bunt. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the... And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out. Next, it'll be Daniel Johnson.
No left field.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. One out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Daniel Johnson becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. Roberto Perez swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're down 4-0. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report. Now at the plate is Kevin Biggio. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Grounded back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Zimmer patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Now batting.
Digging in, the switch hitter, number 74. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Zimmer. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
And now Alejandro Kirk comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Biggio leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone. Digging in next, Owen Miller.
The batter,
and he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Just hung in there on that one. The next 1-2 pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Simeon ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Up next for Cleveland, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Jose Ramirez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Count is 1-2 now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Trail here 4-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, George Springer. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And that misses 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And this will kick off the base of the wall. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Eli Morgan will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Into the box now, Marcus Semien, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Just got the corner that time with the fastball. Strike 2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Next to dig in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Johnson is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Striding forward now is the DH, Teoscar Hernandez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney, and that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Matty, I'd like to see them change up their offensive approach a little bit right now. Maybe get a little bit more aggressive in the strike zone. I just feel like this pitcher is settling into a rhythm, and they're going to hand it over to the bullpen eventually, and this game's going to be over.
The designated hitter.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Josh Naylor is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike one. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Bobby Bradley becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th.
Bradley.
Right side, but it's well fouled. The 0-1 delivery.
Ball 1.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Reyes is off of first with 2 away. Swung on but fouled off to the left. On he pops it up. Number 74 ranging into the outfield, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. At the plate now, Daniel Johnson, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. He's set, now the pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. So here is Rendell Grichuk. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. 1 out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And that'll bring in Kevin Biggio. This is on the ground over to first. He's right there. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now that left.
Stepping in for the Jays, Lourdes Gurriel. He flew out in his last AB. Out in front of it, strike one. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Reyes is underneath this one, and that will retire the side. Blue into the box, Roberto Perez. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ahmed Rosario becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Owen Miller comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And oh my, that pitch is behind him up around the shoulders, and he won't like that much. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Perez stands at first with 1 out. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Man, hard to understand why a guy who runs so well would take such a big hack like that one.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Owen Miller goes down for the 2nd out here in the bottom half. Jose Ramirez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Drilled on the ground is short. Right to him. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Now into the box, number 74. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
74.
First pitch of the AB now. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
So next to hit is Alejandro Kirk. Flew out last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And low, it's a ball and a strike. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. George Springer will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Stepping in next, Marcus Semien. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Strike taken, the throw, and he'll be tagged out at second. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Leading off,
Fren Reyes is in to start things
right
off
fielder.
here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And there's one away.
Now batting.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Josh Naylor is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
And that's the second out. In now for Cleveland, Bobby Bradley. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3.
Yeah, he's grinded this one out, and he's got a chance to get through 7 strong innings, Dan. That's got to light the bullpen up.
Yeah, and it does, Mark, because you sit out there in that bullpen, and once that starter gets through the 5th and through the...
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're down 4. And stepping in, Marcus Semien. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Marcus Semien.
The pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Two and 1. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Perez corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Semien is retired, and there's one away.
The first baseman.
Next to bat for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into the corner and slicing foul.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
Line hard toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land. 2 out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Brad Hand is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 52, Brad.
Here's the first pitch. Brad. Zimmer stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Just low with the slider there. That's ball 3. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Up next, Daniel Johnson, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Here comes a left fielder. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue.
At the plate, Roberto Perez, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. Swing and a line drive. And that'll get down out there. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. Now time is called. This might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Adam Simber is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Another one sent foul. Zimmer, the runner at third. Johnson on second. Perez on at first with nobody out. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. In now, Owen Miller, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
To 1-2 now. Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here. So the next to bat will be Jose Ramirez. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Here comes the 1-2. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Fouled off. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Looking to leave him loaded.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Scooped up, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 left. Blake Parker enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. First pitch of the AB now. Rendell Grichuk is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Pitch on the way. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Outside, 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
The third baseman, number 8.
And now in the box, Kevin Biggio. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Strike 1 to start the at bat. Comes set with the 0-1, and a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. A runner at first with no outs here. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Throw over to first, and late reactions, and they got him.
Hey, a good right-handed pickoff move is really all about the footwork, and that was nice. He got his feet all the way around the first, which allowed his hips and everything else to clear for an accurate throw to the inside of the bag. That, and it was real quick, too.
Here now the 2-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Now
fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
First things first, here's a throw over. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. Standing in now, Lourdes Gurriel. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. And really stretching out the at-bat as he steps out for a second time. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Hit to short. Rosario brings it in over to first, and that retires the side. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, but they're in front 4-0. Joaquin Soria will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. So here's the cleanup hitter, Fran Reyes. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
And this one's in the dirt, and no advance. It's ball 1. Reyes gets his lead at first, nobody out, and he fouls this one off.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Swing and a liner, and that is down as that could be 2 bases. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. They've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first. So the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk. And the force play is now in order. Jordan Romano takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. First pitch on the way. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Bradley Zimmer is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. The 1-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Popped him up. Biggio onto the grass. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now to bat, Roberto Perez comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. As a look, now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Last strike now for Cleveland. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in. 4-0 the score this afternoon. Toronto